Hey, what's up guys? I'm Gina Guns with Witchy Girl Tarot and welcome back to the channel. Right now I'm going to be doing a general reading for our Sagittarius friends from today, the day you're watching it, till February 6th, 15th to the 17th possibly. This message may not resonate with you, so please check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as the messages that you're looking for may be in those videos. And I also want you to know that if you stumble upon this video a year from now and the message resonates then, there's a reason why Spirit brought you here, and I hope that you find what you're looking for and that you find some kind of spiritual healing or some type of clarity watching this video, okay? Sagittarius, what I can say right off the bat is that you guys are going through some shit right now. Especially within a relationship that you're in. I could tell with the first card that flew out of the deck that it was a relationship that's not healthy. I'm gonna start off by reading your oracle cards. That noise you hear is my dog playing with her toy. So I'm trying to keep her busy while I'm reading for you guys, so please bear with me. So your overall energy for this month, the time that you are watching this video, is via the oracle, is the sovereignty card. Okay, so this is about you being in full power of governing your body and everything that surrounds it without any interference of others, of any other energy. This is about you really making decisions that are rational and not really based on emotional, but things that are for your overall being, okay? That is what you are currently going through right now, Sagittarius, sovereignty. You are making a conscious effort to do what is right because things in the past have not worked for you, and you're trying to figure out how do you move on from that. So I wanted to start off that reading with an oracle card because they kind of give us an overall idea of what's going on and the energies you're dealing with. So that's the card that you have for your current energy. The obstacle or the theme of this month is self-reflection. So Sagittarius, you are currently going through self-reflection. You're looking at yourself from within, not just from an outside perspective, but you're almost like an outsider looking in at all the things that you need to change in your life, all the things that you need to cut out, all the things that you need to maybe enhance, improve. That's what you're doing right now. You're really looking at your life from an almost like an outsider looking in point of view kind of thing. And you really are trying to detach your feelings from things, because sometimes when your feelings are in things, you make really stupid decisions. And I think you're making a conscious effort to do things the right way. Sorry guys, I live in the city, so excuse all the noise in the background. It is also rush hour, so there's just a lot going on, but please bear with me. Your key goal or your obstacle for this month is power. Okay, so this is about taking back your power, owning your power, living in your power. This could also be about boundaries. This could be about you knowing that that you have the power to change things in your life. You have the power to cut people and things out of your life that no longer serve you and probably haven't been serving you. This is about you knowing that. What to avoid? You have the darkness card. Okay, so this is what you need to avoid. So this is making decisions that are not going to put you in that dark space, okay? Because you tend, or you have been making decisions lately based on a relationship that you know is not necessarily healthy for you, or you're making decisions that are not healthy for the relationship, and you keep finding yourself in this really dark space where it's lonely, it's cold, and you feel misguided, you feel misunderstood, and it's just a shit moment to be in. It's a very shitty space to be in. And your overall advice and encouragement from Spirit is the protection card. So that's you, okay? We could look at this as Spirit protecting you, divine guidance, divine intervention. So Sagittarius, this is your advice from Spirit. Your advice from Spirit is you are protected. You are loved, you are supported, your prayers are being answered, they have been heard, they have been received. And depending on whether this is something that Spirit wants for you, you may not see it in the physical realm yet, but it is being knitted to perfection in the spiritual world as we speak. But you also, for this protection to be, you know, the ultimate protection, you can't go against the grain. You have to let Spirit do its thing, and you have to protect yourself as well, because Spirit is about free will. So if you choose the path that is not really the one that you know is good for you, then Spirit just has to just let you do your thing, you know. So let's start with your tarot reading. Your first card that we drew was the Devil card. So this is about addiction. This is about deception. This is about being bound to things or people that don't serve us, and they just bring the worst out of us. When I first drew this card, I just thought to myself, the first thing I thought was, this is about a relationship that you are in, Sagittarius. This is a relationship that you have been in for quite some time. You have invested a lot of love. You have invested a lot of time and energy with this person, and it hasn't worked. I feel like, you know, sex definitely keeps you together, or maybe you have children with this person, or a child, or you have some kind of business where it keeps you guys together. But there's a reason why you stay together, and it's not necessarily healthy. So recently in this relationship, you guys have had the Tower moment. So this means sudden chaos, a complete shit show. Okay, so you, Sagittarius, within this relationship, this could have been something you caused. It could have been the person you're dealing with caused. There was a moment of complete chaos, things falling apart. Everything you've built, you kind of just feel like shit, you know. Somebody could have cheated, possibly. There's just a complete moment of just things falling apart, and you just feeling really lost and not knowing what you're gonna do, what your next step is. But I do feel with the Six of Wands, which was the card that followed, I feel like you guys put on a really good front to the public. I think you want people to believe that you guys have it all together, but the truth is you guys don't. There's a lot of energy, Sagittarius. You have excuse me, you have a lot invested in this relationship, and you feel like publicly, if people know that things are going on, it may ruin certain things in your life. And I do feel like there's a wanting to make, I do see someone, could be either or both of you, I do see a fight, someone fighting to stay in this relationship, because we do have wands later on in the reading. And this is a wand card. So this is passion, this is fire. Leo, Sagittarius like you, or Aries. But this is a strong passion of making, it's like a strong, you want people to feel strongly like you guys have it all together, but you clearly don't. And the next card that follows is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, this guy is feeling just like he's missing something. He's kind of like feeling stagnant. He's feeling like, now what else? Where do I go from here? And I think that's the overall energy in your relationship right now. It's kind of like there could be passion that's lacking. There could be some kind of betrayal that happened that kind of left your relationship, and it kind of made things go sour. There was healing that had to be done, and there was stagnation, and your relationship is kind of like at a standstill right now. You kind of feel just stagnant. See a lot of passion in this connection with this person. I do feel this need to defend your relationship and trying to make it work. It could be that, like I said, you have children together, a child together, investment together, feelings that have been invested years being with this person. But I do feel like there's something missing. This person is feeling very just very stagnant, and just like looking off like, is this really what life is about? Is this what love's about? Is this it? You know, just feeling like they're lacking something, and feeling like they want something else to spark. They want those wands that are behind them to light up, and it just seems like they're at a standstill. So that's the relationship, the overall energy in your relationship right now with this person. So the theme of this time, while you're watching this video, possibly it can be longer than that, because time is fluid. We have the 9 of Cups. So you could be this person, or you could be dealing with a water sign or someone who has a lot of water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this could just be someone who, if you see this guy, he looks like he's well fed, he looks like he's chilling, he really has no worries, no cares. So you could be dealing with someone who is financially stable, or someone who does nurture you and gives you a lot of emotions. But as I said, the number 9, there's something missing there to get to that 10. So there's something missing in this relationship, and you're trying to figure out what it is that is missing. You're trying to figure out, what do I have to do to fix this? How do I fix this? How do I make my relationship work? How do I make this marriage work? How do I make this work? I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I do feel like you both are working, or it could just be one person, because I see one person in this card. This is the 8 of Pentacles. I do see someone working very hard. I do see someone working very diligently and paying attention to small details. So I do feel like you're working hard on trying to figure out what is going on. You could be the person who is working hard, or this could be the person that you're in a relationship with, working hard to find out, how do we fix this shit? How do we fix it? I do see you working hard, and the reason why you're working hard is because we then have the Wheel of Fortune. You're really trying to make that Wheel of Fortune turn. You're trying to make that cycle, that old, you know, we see a wheel, you know, whatever's on it, you see how it's a wheel. Whatever's on it will either fall or stay. So the things in your life that need to stay will stay, and the things that need to go will go. And you're right now you're in this energy, you're in this vibe where you're trying to figure out what is going to stay and what is going to go, what's going to stick and what's not. Let's see. Your obstacle. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. That was the first card we pulled. So when this queen is upright, she is in total control of her feelings. She is level-headed. She knows how to articulate her feelings to herself, to others. But we have her in reverse, okay? So your obstacle, this could be you or the person you're dealing with. This person is needy. This person is needy, over-emotional, probably lashes out in ways that are not healthy. They don't really like to speak. Either they could speak too much about their feelings and they're hurtful, or they may not speak enough, and you're kind of like, or the person you're dealing with is kind of like, I don't know how to reach you. I don't know. And this could also be someone who is codependent. This could be you. You stay in this relationship because you're codependent. You stay with this person because you don't know, you've been with this person for so long and gone through so much with this person. This relationship has so many layers that you're almost like, who am I without you? It's almost like a person coming out of prison for so many years. It's like, technology has changed, fashion has changed, and you're like, if I leave this relationship, who am I? Like, what am I gonna do next? You know, I don't know how to acclimate to a single person when this is the person that I've been with for so many years, for so much time, so much things have happened that you just kind of don't know what to do. And this is why we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. I do see you looking at, I do feel like this person you have been dealing with for a long time, and I do feel like this is going to be what your relationship is going to be like. I don't know if it's forever. Only Spirit knows that. There's certain things that Spirit tells us, and there's certain things that, you know, we're supposed to live life. We're not supposed to know everything. But we have the 3 of Cups, and this is you looking, you're looking at your relationship as an outsider looking in from afar, and you're looking at everything. This person who's needy, who is over emotional, is someone who you've been with for a while, and this is kind of how it's going to be. This is what the dynamic of your relationship is right now. And it's not to say that this person could be overly dramatic or overly emotional or codependent. That may not be their identity, but because there were some things that weren't resolved, issues that weren't resolved, things that, you know, stuff that weren't dealt with and weren't healed, this person has this energy. So this could be you, this could be both of you, this could be this person really looking at their relationship like, I don't know what to do. Like I'm looking at, I just see a lot of just hopelessness and a lot of just like confusion, really. We then have the seven of Wands. This is about perseverance, but this is also about obstacles. So your obstacle to overcome is a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff to unpack. There's a lot of emotions. As I said, when we see wands, it's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of passion, a lot of fire. So the person that you're dealing with, there's a lot of unresolved things, guys. There's just a lot of pain, a lot of stuff that has happened that it's like, where do we go from here? And moving forward, the obstacle is going to be just those obstacles. I mean, you could want to be the one that wants to make it work, but if you guys are both not on the same page and you're both frustrated, it's almost like when you guys argued, if the person breathes the wrong way, you're just like, stop. Everything they do annoys you, or vice versa, or both of you feel that way, and those are the obstacles. There has to be this common level ground to make this relationship work. So you could be separated from this person, mentally or actually physically not with this person anymore, but you guys for some reason still talk to each other, or there is like you feel that person telepathically. And so what to avoid? We have the Knight of Wands. So this is Spirit telling you to avoid making hasty decisions. Okay, so if you're separated from this person, I think this means you aren't together for a reason. It could be that maybe you're just not meant to be with this person, or there's a lesson that has to be learned and taken away from this. And it could be that maybe we do have the protection card, and we do have the self-reflection card as your oracle cards. Maybe it means that you just really need some time to yourself to self-reflect and balance yourself out, ground yourself, and really figure out what do you want. Are you with this person because you're used to this person, or because you're staying with this person because of a child, or for some reason you have something that keeps you guys tied together? Or is it because you truly love this person and want to make it work? So this is Spirit coming in telling you, don't make any hasty decisions. Take some time out for yourself. We then have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Sorry, it was like that. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this could be about someone's not being honest. Okay, someone's not keeping it all the way real in this relationship. This is deception. This is someone lying about something, or it could just be that maybe it could be you lying to yourself. It could be that person lying to you. There's definitely someone, or both of you, who there's some kind of dishonesty there. There's some kind of disconnect. This is what to avoid. This is avoiding making hasty decisions, because if you do make hasty decisions, it's like having foggy glasses on. There's not true clarity of what the matter is. It's kind of just like your emotions, just you're used to this person. So I think in order to be able to even have an honest conversation with this person, you both need to self-reflect. There needs to be time away from each other to really figure out what works for both of you as separate people, as together. Your advice from Spirit, Sagittarius, we have the Knight of Swords. So this person is someone who is ready to go to war, is ready to fight. This person has a knife, or sword, I'm sorry. And so this sword, when you use a sword, you cut deeply. You make decisions, clear decisions. So you are going in, or this could be the person you're dealing with. This is your advice from Spirit, encouraging you to go forward with fighting for this person, or fighting for yourself, fighting for what you think is right, going into battle, but using this knife to be precise in your decisions and not to be rash. This person is someone who has gone through pain before. As you see, he has armor on, so he's been to war before, and he's ready to go to war again. This person is ready to dive fully, and really just someone who's very passionate about what they want. So this could be you or the person that you're involved with, Sagittarius. We do have the Strength card in reverse. So this is Spirit coming in and encouraging you to focus on your health right now. Okay, so this could be mental health, this could be physical health, this could be spiritual health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health. This is Spirit coming in and reminding you that you are not at your healthiest moments. You are feeling very down, and you know, when you're stressed out, everything seems to go haywire. It could be your physical health starts to deteriorate, and then your mind starts to do things, and it's just, what the fuck? Oh my God. It was the weirdest thing. Okay. We then have the Strength card in reverse, Sagittarius. So when we see this card in reverse, when it's upright, it means strength, it means good health, it means you are moving on, you are in a good state. This means not so much, Sagittarius. So you could be right now, and I do feel this way with everything going on in your life, where you could be in, you know, there's stress, and with stress there comes, you know, your body starts doing things, crazy things. I do feel like physically your body starts to take a toll, your mind starts to take a toll. So this is Spirit coming in to remind you that your health is important. And in order to be good for anyone, you need to make sure that your health is in check. So this could be your spiritual health. This can be emotional health. This can also be physical health. This is Spirit coming in and telling you to redirect your energy. If you're frustrated, go to the gym. The gym does wonders. You know, if you're feeling down, do some meditation, some guided meditation, YouTube guided meditation. Make better choices when it comes to your food habits, what you eat, what you put in your body. Stay away from liquor, stay away from drugs, because really it just lowers your vibration, and it doesn't allow you to be this guy who's very sharp and knows how to get shit done. You need to be, in order to make these decisions and to go into battle, you know, you can't have a soldier that's drunk, or a soldier who's like stressed out. You know, he's already stressed out with the thought of going to war. So you have to be at your most your strongest self, your highest self, your best shape, in order to go into combat, really. So that's Spirit's way of telling you, you need to really just center yourself, worry about your health, really think about the things that matter, and it's you first. Before you can love somebody else, before you can do anything for anybody else, there has to be you. You got to be the first. You have to put yourself first. Your last advice from Spirit is the Two of Wands. So this is reminding you, Sagittarius, that the ball is in your court and the world is in your hands, and everything that you want to do, anything and everything that you want out of life can be achieved and will be achieved if you continue to have this, you know, if you're at your healthiest state, if you're able to center yourself and really look at your life from, you know, from afar, and really look at what it is that's going to make you happy in the long run. You can make shit happen for yourself, and things will begin to manifest the way that you want them to, but you have to center yourself first. You see those two wands? That's fire. That's passion. It's the passion to be able to manifest those things, to change your life around, Sagittarius. And I want to remind you that your oracle card, your advice from Spirit, was the protection card. This is about protecting your mind, your soul, your body, you know, choosing to make a change in your life and removing the things that don't work for you. You know, don't be afraid to, if you really truly know in your heart of hearts that this is not a relationship that is working, do what's going to make you happy, and don't be afraid of, I don't want you to conform. Don't stay with this person because it's easy. Don't stay with this person because you have a child with this person, okay? Your child knows you love them, you know, and it sucks because you feel like you don't want to sacrifice your child's happiness over your own. But is this really healthy? Is this really, you have to lead by example? And if this is not your way of protecting your body and soul, you're protecting your child, but you're falling apart. You're falling apart, Sagittarius. And eventually when your child, if your child isn't already old enough to see it, your child is going to see that mommy and daddy, or daddy and mommy, or mommy and daddy and daddy, that they're not in a safe and a healthy place, okay? So do what makes you happy. Don't be afraid to take risks because you're afraid of change. The ball's in your court. You have a lot of soul searching, a lot of self-reflection that you have to do if you're not already doing it. Spirit's definitely encouraging you to do so. Okay, You definitely need a change, and I see it, Sagittarius, you know. And I know that with the strength of God and the strength of spirit, that things are going to change for you. And I hope that when I do your next reading on the 17th of February, that I will see changes. I have faith that we will. If this video resonated with you and you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, share it with your friends. You never know who might need to hear this. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and check out the description box for any details. If you want a private reading, you can check that box below. I will see you in my next video, Sagittarius. Peace, love, and light to all. I will see you later. Bye.